guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday, happy new makeup releases Monday. If you guys are new here, every Monday I sit down and talk about the new makeup launches that have been sneak peeked, announced, all of the things. So if you like to talk about new makeup releases, this is the place for you. Highly recommend subscribing because in between our new makeup releases videos, we test out new makeup, we talk about our favorite makeup, we anti-haul some makeup. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, I feel like I'm gonna have a ton to talk about, so let's dive right in. I think last week I had mentioned that Sigma was launching these palettes, and I actually received them in PR. I already posted a video on these, but these are their 7-pan eyeshadow palettes, and as you can see, these are all based off of existing larger palettes in their collection. So I've made videos on pretty much every single one of these, and I will say that the Quarter Rosa, the Ambiance, I mean, these are like their best palettes in my opinion. So very, very excited for these. From my understanding, these are going to be available at Target, so it's going to make it a little bit easier for people at Target to try out a Sigma palette. These are already available on Beauty Bay, and the price on Beauty Bay was like $29.50 or something like that. So they're trying to go for that lower price point because maybe not everybody walking into Target wants to buy a $50 Sigma palette. So that totally makes sense. These are as long as their existing palettes, but half the size, so you can store them easier in your makeup drawer or your makeup bag, or if you don't want to travel with your full-size palette, you can grab one of these for travel purposes. So very nice idea. If you want to see these in action, highly recommend checking out my video. I will try and remember to link it in my pinned comment where I link all of the products I talk about in these videos. So thank you so much to Sigma for sending these my way. I also have a code with Sigma Beauty. It's KHMAKEUP10, and you will save money when you use that on the Sigma website. They also send me the Samantha Ravindal brush set. So if you want to see that in action, highly recommend checking out that Sigma video. Okay, so I'm going to breeze through two more things that were sent to me in PR that are new releases. I am so excited because Sydney Grace is launching brushes, and I saw other people receive these in PR, and I was like, oh, I guess I didn't get them in PR, whatever. I was looking at maybe buying some of these because I was like, oh, cool. Like, I love Sydney Grace. You know, they always take time when they're launching something to perfect things. So they're launching these beautiful brushes, and I do have the information here. So the launch date is this Thursday, June 16th. Brushes sold individually and as sets. See the back for pricing. It'll be on Sydney Grace's website. And these are synthetic brushes. So the brushes are all, I believe, under $20. Actually, most of them are under like $10, which is great. So you can get the whole eye set for $55 and the face set for $50 if you want. And there is an introductory special, which is a great deal. The brushes will be 30% off through June 20th. So if you're wanting to buy these, highly recommend grabbing them while they're on sale. They're very, very nice. The ferrules are very cool. They're like this wooden effect. I feel like that looks very professional. It's not like flashy or plasticky feeling. Very, very nice brushes. So I'm excited. I think I'm going to test these out in some kind of video where I'm doing my makeup. I need to organize my makeup desk right now. It is such a hot mess. So that is from Sydney Grace. I do have a non-affiliate code with them. I think it's just KHMAKEUP10. Or maybe it's just KHMAKEUP. I'm not sure if that's going to work when they're doing it 30%, but if there's anything else on the website you want to pick up, you might want to try my code. So yeah, thank you to Sydney Grace for sending that over. And then the last bit of PR is from SugarDrizzle, and I posted eye swatches of this palette on Saturday, so go ahead and check it out. So this is the Sugar Dreams palette from SugarDrizzle Cosmetics, and this is launching on Saturday, I believe. This is what the palette looks like. I think this is one of their best palettes yet because it's all like duochromes and metallics, but it's all in a palette and they're more like pastel lighter leading shades because I feel like a lot of brands just do like a mishmash of jewel tones and lighter tones and duochromes and multichromes, and there's no real theme to it, but I feel like this is cute. Like, it's totally giving me like ice cream dream vibes. So love that. I think this is retailing for about $45. Also have a code with them, KHMAKEUP, and you will save money. So pay attention to my community tab, because anytime I get a new makeup release, I try to remind you guys on the community tab, just in case you were wanting to pick things up. And then this is the little pouch that their brush set comes with. So if you've been eyeing the brush set, they did send it my way. And yeah, I've been using the brushes and they're really nice. This one's dirty because I used it for the makeup look with this palette. So those are all the things that are new that I was sent in PR. Okay, so I did buy something. I don't know if I talked about this in a new makeup release, but this is like a newer release that's coming to, I think, Walmart from Profusion. They do have another release that also got announced, and I think it launched as well, that I'll touch on next. But let me show you guys this stuff from this Profusion collection. I might have talked about this in last week's episode. I can't 100% remember, but let me show it to you because I want to do a video on these because these are so affordable. So I got two palettes from them. These are new. We have the Harvest and the Ethereal. These are really, really pretty palettes. So the Harvest palette is definitely one that's more green themed. Let me get this off of there. So this is what the Harvest palette looks like. And then this Ethereal one is really cute too. So this is the Ethereal palette. It's giving me a little bit of the Natasha Denona green, brown, and blue, purple palettes, like slightly inspired. I think they threw in these brushes for free because I don't remember buying them. I bought a lot of this collection because they were having a sale. And then I got these two cream blushes. So we've got, what are the names? Hibiscus and Rose Petal. You guys know I love cream blushes, so I'm here for affordable. And then I wanted to try their mascaras. So they have a faux lash lengthening and voluming mascara and a Lash Out Loud lengthening and curling mascara. The packaging on this one could be like a high-end mascara. It's so pretty with the sparkles. And these were like 40% off, so I was curious. I bought their matte eye paints. So I have Sweet Pea, I have Daffodil, I bought all the shades Bluebird and Merrymo. And so interesting shades, like there's a periwinkle, there's a poopy green color, so I bought those. And then lastly, I bought a lip bouquet. This is a Velvet Matte Lip Duo, and I bought the shade Amore. So I thought these look very cute. I definitely want to do like a full face with all of these products, so definitely stay tuned for that, because yeah, that's a newer launch from Profusion. I haven't seen any videos on it, so I figured I'd let you guys know that there was one coming. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, so the other Profusion launch that I want to talk about is this collaboration with the new Jurassic Park movie. So this is really cool. I almost bought this, you guys, because I'm such a fan of Jurassic Park and I'm such a fan of Profusion. So they did a little pre-launch of this collection, and it looks like it's going to be available in stores this month. And basically there's a bunch of new products. So let me see here. We have eyeshadow palettes. There is a face palette. There's two cake liner palettes. There's 4 multi-chrome type shadows. There's a brush set. There's like gel pots. There's lashes. There's liquid lipsticks. There's eye glitters. All of the things. There's also a primer set. So I was like really wanting to buy a few of these things because I love Profusion. I love Jurassic Park. But I decided that I didn't need this because I already have too many things that I still need to film videos with. And so I decided to pass. But I think it's cute. I haven't seen the new Jurassic World movie yet. I would love to. I think we're going to have to wait until it comes to a streaming service, just because my daughter, she actually turned 7 months today. I can't believe it. I feel like we're going to be celebrating her 1-year birthday before I know it. So anyway, she turned 7 months, so I don't think we're going to the movies anytime soon. I do stay home with her full time, so we haven't really gotten ourselves like a babysitter yet that we feel comfortable leaving her with on her own. So I know. It's hard. Anyways, I don't think we're seeing the Jurassic World movie outside of the home anytime soon. But regardless, I think this collection is very, very cool. Next, we've got a sneak peek of something from Fenty Beauty. So these are the new Toasted Swirl Bronze Shimmer Powders in Swirl Chocolate and Swirl Pecan. Available June 13th on Sephora. And it looks like an illuminating bronzing powder that gives you a natural glow with warmth. And this looks very, very interesting. It's so hard to say no to bronzers. This is definitely more of a glowy product though, so I don't think I would be picking this up because I definitely don't need a glow like that. I think these would be beautiful highlights on really dark skin tones. So it's definitely bringing something to the lineup for Fenty Beauty because I'm not sure they have anything like this. But personally for me, it's going to be a pass. Next, we have the sneak peek of the new collection from Colourpop. So I feel like they were quiet. Was it for 2 weeks? Well, they had these like big sets that they released that I didn't talk about last week, but we now have their Palm Springs collection. So this is an eyeshadow palette, 3 Super Shock highlighters, 4 glowing lips, and 3 creme gel liners. Most of those products are things I like. I mean, the gel eyeliners look so cute. I also love a good Super Shock highlighter. I did just pick up the 3 from the Winnie the Pooh collection, so I don't see myself buying that. But I could definitely see myself picking up those eyeliners in the future, maybe. I did just get a new eyeliner as well. I keep telling myself no, and then I bought the Makeup by Mario eyeliner because I saw the Fancy Face rave about them in a video, so I was like, let me try one, so I grabbed one. But this collection is cute. The eyeshadow palette is definitely giving me Glamlite Frosted Flakes vibes, so it's definitely not going to be something that I'm dying to pick up myself, but it's cute overall, and it's definitely cheaper than the Glamlite palette, so if you want affordable, maybe you'd want to go that route. Next, we have a new shade from the Melt Cosmetics Sex Foils line. This is their liquid highlighter, and the shade is called Tan Lines. I love a good liquid highlighter, don't get me wrong. I just got the one from Rare Beauty in the last Sephora sale, but I definitely don't need this particular product, so I'm going to be passing on it. Okay, next I'm really interested in this, and it is from Uma Beauty. It's the Triple Smooth Powder for $29.50. It's a talc-free, superfine, weightless, finely milled microfine powder. Creates a soft, focused matte finish that minimizes fine lines and reduces the appearance of pores for smooth skin. Oil-controlled and shine-free effect, infused with emollientness that keeps skin moisturized and smooth with a unique powder dispenser. Bake, set, or prime. Vegan, fragrance-free in 4 shades. These powder dispensers are adorable. I honestly kind of want one just because of how nice the dispenser looks. I did see these were available at Ulta, so I'll link them down below. But oh my gosh, I kind of love that packaging. I wish more brands would come out with something like that. Speaking of powder, I did pick this up. This is the Westman Atelier powder. I got this on Sephora because it launched on Sephora's website. So I did try it out today. I don't know. I just got the translucent one. So we'll see. You guys know me and expensive powder. It takes me a while to decide what I think about them. Anyway, with the Uma Beauty, there's also a Tripping Smooth Primer. This primer is powered by mushrooms, lightweight whipped gel formula visibly blurs and illuminates the skin. The micro-illuminating pearls provide a subtle iridescent glow. Trendmood has like a little video on her Instagram page showing this primer in action. I think these all launch when they launched their new like revamped foundation and concealer. I think that Trendmood's just doing an ad here, but I'm glad she talked about it because I honestly wouldn't have noticed the powder and the primer if she didn't. So yeah, I'm definitely curious about that. Next, we have from Too Faced a sneak peek of a new concealer that's about to drop in 18 shades. I don't know what this concealer is, like what formula it is or anything like that. I have been going through my foundation and concealer drawer, and I've mentioned on Instagram, not so much on YouTube, but I want to basically try out every single foundation in my foundation drawer. I'm making notes. I'm trying to be thorough because I forget how I feel about things, and sometimes I get caught up on one foundation and then I don't go back to my old ones. So I'm really going to do a very thorough foundation review for myself and then declutter the ones I don't see myself finishing. So anyway, I did just find my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I was almost done with that and then I stopped using it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need to like revive that and see what I think about it for this big video I'm working on. But I just thought that was funny because now they're working on a new concealer anyway. So this I did pick up. I couldn't say no. This is a nail polish, so it's not really like makeup, but I just love these colors. So Lights Lacquer launched their summer collection and it's called Funhouse. So it's like circus themed, and I bought all of the cream shades in this collection because they're so perfect for summer. So I got Tightrope, I got Letty, I got Coney Island, and I got That's the Ticket, which is a bright orange red. So these I know are just gonna look so fabulous on my skin tone. And they also launched 2 metallic nail polishes with that collection, but they had a set just with the cream, so I grabbed that because I love Light Slacker and I'm very, very excited for those summer shades. I did talk about this in a previous new makeup releases episode, but The Ordinary did launch their multi-peptide lash and brow serum. I did pick it up actually. I just took it out of the box, so I need to take this upstairs and start using it in my master bath, but super affordable, so I will report back on my findings once I put that to the test. Next we have from e.l.f. I really want one of these. I didn't try the ones they did without the like metallic luminous formula, but now they did a luminous putty blush, and these are $7 each, and there's 3 shades, and they're so freaking stunning. There's a coral shade that has my name on it. I definitely have an Ulta basket in the works, but I kind of want to go in store and shop around a little bit. I went to Sephora today and it was so much fun because I bought a bunch of stuff that I didn't need. I literally just walked around Sephora and bought a bunch of stuff that I didn't need. Anyway, this is so beautiful. It says a putty to powder buildable blush that adds a pop of color to your complexion with a subtle shimmer finish. Semi-matte powder finish infused with argan oil and vitamin E for boost of hydration. So, I mean, I have so many beautiful shimmery blushes, so I probably don't need that, but I'm definitely curious. Okay, next from Kylie, we have the reveal of her new collection. This is a new BFF collab, Kylie Jenner and Stassi for Kylie Cosmetics. So there's pressed illuminating powder, 2 liquid eyeliner pencils, liquid lipstick and lip liner, and high gloss duo set. So this is cute. There's no eyeshadow palette, which is definitely different for, you know, Kylie. I feel like usually her bigger collections do have an eyeshadow palette, but hey, you know what? It's not my brand, so whatever. Not my donkey show. Is that the saying? I don't know. Maybe it's pony. Donkey? I don't know. You guys will let me know. Anyway, this is launching June 13th. It's very like pink and blue. I love you. The king is gonna marry you. La-di-da-di-da. BFFs for life. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find like nice things to say about it, but I got nothing. So we're gonna move on. Next we have from Makeup Revolution. I did not realize that this was a collection with Makeup Revolution until I watched Angie's new makeup releases video on Friday. I had automatically filled in that this was Morphe collabing with Coke yet again. And then when she said it's Makeup Revolution, I was like, oh, oops. So this is inspired by their new space flavor called Intergalactic. And honestly, this isn't the worst Makeup Revolution collection I've seen. I actually think it's kind of cute. I wouldn't buy it, but it's definitely not the worst. I like that there's a 9-pan palette option, so you don't have to go overboard and buy the bigger palette if you don't want to. Also, they only have like 6 things, which is great because most of their collections, the SKUs list is like a menu at a restaurant. You could like read that for like a half an hour and my new makeup releases would never end. So yeah, it's an easy pass for me, but you guys know I love Coke. It's my favorite beverage. So yeah, looks nice. I don't think they did that bad of a job compared to like their cheese collection, let's say. Okay, so next we have from Kosas, they're launching some new lip liners. It's the Hot Liner Hyaluronic Acid Contouring Lip Liner, a clean, comfy, smooth, retractable lip line powered by hyaluronic acid, satin finish, long-wearing color. These look really pretty. I just don't need a lip liner right now, so it's going to be an easy pass. So the Sol de Janeiro Tan Lines Hair and Body Fragrance Mist were available at Sephora today when I was shopping, so I did end up getting C and Sol. I had mentioned when they launched on Sephora that I wanted one, and I wanted the blue one, and it was fun because you guys were guessing the different fragrances, and I really wanted C and Sol, so I got that one. And then we have beauty news from Ulta Beauty. It looks like About Face is coming to Ulta Beauty. They haven't said when, but that's exciting because I definitely prefer shopping from Ulta and Sephora or like Target, Nordstrom, anywhere I know that I can return things easily if they don't work out for me. So I like that it's coming to Ulta Beauty. Next we have from the brand Nails Inc. They collabed with Velveeta, and I saw so many people roasting this and I kind of thought it was funny because it is a cheese inspired collection. So there's a yellow and then there's a red shade called Finger Food, and they have some nail stickers that look like cheese dollops, I guess. I mean, you have to be really dedicated to cheese, which granted, I love me some cheese, but I don't know if I would buy this just so I could have a yellow nail polish, but it does look like a really pretty yellow shade. I have tried Nails Inc. in the past and their nail polishes are nice, but I feel like they're a little expensive for what they bring to the table. Okay, so I think I mentioned this in my last week's new makeup releases, but Give Beauty launched her new lipsticks. I'm kind of wanting to try one of the shades now because my friend Angie just raves about their lipstick. So I have one in my cart. I think I might just pull the trigger and buy it. And then Pat McGrath has been a very busy camper this week. She launched a new mini eyeshadow palette called Midnight Voyage, and this is a limited edition mini palette, and this palette contains 5 of her best eyeshadows and then one new shade called Bronze Venus for $29. I think this is such an awesome launch. It's available now on the Sephora website. I probably would have bought this, but I have these shadows, and I mean, I'm not going to buy a $29 palette just to have one new shade. So I decided to pass, and I'm so happy with myself because I did buy 2 of her new blushes. I couldn't resist. There was a bundle where you could get 2 for like 80 bucks, and then the Divine 10 code worked on top of that. So I got 2 of them for like a little over $70, which I was very happy with myself. So I did decide to go for the blushes instead of buying that eyeshadow palette. And then from Ismea Beauty, we have a sneak peek of her products that she's launching. So the eyeshadow palette is 95 pounds. It's a 14-pan multi-finish pigment encased in a black compact with a ghostly torso pressed through its lid. I think this is very pretty. It's definitely giving me Byredo vibes. So I like the color story a lot better than the Byredo eyeshadow palette. So I think I might go for this just to try it out. And then we have the Rubber Lash Latex Lift Mascara for 35 pounds. And then there's a Maximizing Lip Serum, Clear Brow Gel. I don't really need any of that stuff, so I'm going to be passing, but it does say it's going to be launching end of June, so I'm definitely curious about that. This is from Colourpop. I totally skipped out on talking about this, but it's the big box of lippy pencils. 40 colors, $79, and then the big box of lippy sticks for $99 for 48 colors. I feel like there's no reason to own this many lipsticks and lip liners unless you're maybe gonna start like a makeup store. So I mean, for that price point, it's a really good deal because what does that make each lipstick? Like a little over $2, but it's gonna be a huge pass on those for me. Let me know if you pick them up. And then we have some sneak peeks of new lip and cheek blushes from Kylie Cosmetics in different shades. And yeah, I mean, I'm not really that interested in Kylie, so it's an easy pass on that for me as well. Now let me hop on over to my save folder because I like to see if there's anything that I wanted in the past week that I saved for myself to go back and look at. We do have Unearthly. They're bringing back one of my favorite palettes. She hasn't really said too much other than it's like the same In the Dark palette with some improvements. So I'm very, very intrigued. I think the shimmers look different in the new palette, and yeah, I have no information about when that'll come in stock, but I might even buy one because I love the original In the Dark and I would love for the shimmers to be amped up. So definitely something worth keeping your eye out on. I do have a code with Unearthly. It's just KHMAKEUP, and it'll save you some money when you use it at checkout. Here's something that I got some feedback from you guys, and I definitely plan on picking this up. So Bella Beauty Bar is launching the Euphoric Dreams Duochrome Eyeshadow Palette on the 17th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, and it'll retail for $45. You guys better remind me to pick this up because I'm going to be devastated if I miss that launch. And then they're sneak peeking this, and they captioned it, Euphoric Dreams Part 2 will reveal soon. So I'm like wondering if it's another eyeshadow palette. I'm kind of hoping that it'll be like a dramatic eyeshadow palette, like they'll do like contrast, you know, like light versus dark. I feel like that would be so cool. Haven't seen anything about it yet, so yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on what that might be. This next palette I was totally inspired to purchase from my friend Heather Austin. She inspired me to buy Jolie Beauty's first two palettes, which are so gorgeous, the Sorceress Palette and the Vampirism Palette, and they just launched a new palette called, I don't want to butcher this name, but it's Ethereality, I believe, and it's a beautiful kind of like magical, mystical palette. It's got a heavy influence of periwinkle in it, so I'm very, very excited since periwinkle is the shade of the year by Pantone. I don't know, I think this is going to be beautiful, and I love that she sticks to the same size, so I'm going to have another big old beautiful palette to play with, and I think that's shipping towards the end of the month, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested. And then we have another sneak peek from Unearthly. They posted this image and it's called a searing eyeshadow, so I'm assuming it's some kind of hyper pigmented metallic shadow, so I'm very, very excited for that. I will let you guys know as soon as I have something. And then BH Cosmetics sneak peek some new palettes on their TikTok, and I'm so excited because these look like their destination palettes and it looks like they're adding some more, so can't wait to hear more about it. I just really, really hope that BH sticks around. I really, really hope Makeup Revolution did not mess with their eyeshadow formula. We're going to be having a conversation with BH and Revolution if they mess up that formula, so very, very keen to see what that might be. If you guys see anything on the internet, please tag me so I can keep up with the new releases. And then I saw this on Made by Mitchell's TikTok. So he's launching 3 new shades of the blush. I just love how innovative his stuff is. So there's a shade called Darling Peach, which looks like such a pretty peachy color. There's also a yellow blush for all you rebels out there. This is $19.98. And then Love Lies is a pretty lilac shade. So I thought those looked really, really beautiful. And then from Mira Beauty Co., they revealed their new collection. This is a collaboration between them and the artist known as Devere Banks. I'm so sorry if I butchered that, but the palette is called the Divine Palette, and every color was hand selected and named by the artist, each one so incredibly personal and fitting to the narrative and the story he sets out to tell from the very beginning. So we've got like Possession, we've got Divinity, so I would love to watch a reveal video on that, but I think this is a really pretty palette. I would love to know if any of you have tried this brand recently and what you think of the formula, because I tried their original launch and I wasn't a huge fan, but I would definitely be up to try something new from them because why not? And I think I got tagged in this, so this is new from Crown Nor Cosmetics. It's the I Am Eyeshadow Palette. 18 high performance shades that are paired with positive affirmations to help you uncover all the beautiful sides of you. That's beautiful. This is a half neutral, half kind of purpley brown palette. It's cute, but I'm gonna be passing on that. $30. It's launching on June 15th. So if you guys are interested, you can check that out. Okay, you guys, we had a little bit of a blowout situation upstairs, but I'm back now. So we have a new collection from Essence, and this is like a travel themed collection. So there's a London palette, a Roma palette, a Miami palette. There's some highlighters. There is some other eyeshadows. There's some kind of brow products. So we got a lot of stuff, and all the price points are like under like $12. And I think this stuff is going to be available on their website soon. So I do like some things from Essence. I mean, their little brow gel is really good. They have some pretty blushes. I know some people love their powder and things like that. So I'd be curious to see this stuff in action. I did buy their little mini palettes that were like $4. Did you ever see them on my channel? No, that's because I never used them on my channel. I bought them and I put them in my little drawer and forgot all about them. So maybe eventually I'll play with them, but yeah, you guys will have to let me know what your thoughts are on Essence. Then from Trend Mood Box, we have a new box coming soon. So volume 16 will be here soon, and she is revealing her new products that are going to be in that box. So I'll keep an eye out. I feel like Trend Mood used to have some really interesting boxes with like exclusive products in them or like exclusive pre-release stuff. So every once in a while she'll have a really interesting thing in there and I'd be curious, but I haven't seen anything new from her that's caught my eye. Next from Catrice, one of you tagged me in this. We have the Rainforest Haze eyeshadow palette. This is a 12 pan trendy eyeshadow color inspired by Lush Tropical Paradise. Looks like a really cute color story. There's also one called Desert, which is a more neutral palette. I definitely wanted to buy the green palette and I thought about it, but you guys, I have to say, I feel like I've gotten so much better at being picky with my purchases. It's something I've always wanted to be better at, and I don't know if it's just like being a mom and having less time for playing with makeup than I used to, that I really want to make sure I'm being very, very picky because I'm so exhausted with the amount of makeup I have that I would rather get some use out of them and stuff like that. So I love this from a distance, but I'm not going to own it. So it's going to be a pass for me. But if you guys are interested, let me know. And then from Gourmand Girls, we have a new palette coming June 14. It looks like it's going to be an all shimmer palette. They did post a picture of it on their Instagram page. So this is the Radioactive Palette coming tomorrow. So they posted this today. So yeah, coming tomorrow, which is the day you're seeing this video. And I do have a code with them. It's KHMAKEUP. If you do want to use it, it is available for you guys to save some money. We also have from Buxom this new Hot Toddy collection. I did see this on the Ulta new makeup releases. So they have, I think, a shade called Hot Toddy in their lip gloss line. So now there's a little neutral palette and some gorgeous glosses. I will say I do love the Buxom plumping lip glosses. I just feel like they don't have a lot of shades that are more nude tones. They're more pinky tones, so I don't buy a lot of them, but this collection does look very promising. Okay, I feel like there's so much new makeup always coming out, so I do have to pick and choose what I focus on in these videos because they can only be so long, but that's where you guys come in when you tag me in Instagram posts. It really helps me out. It lets me know what you guys want me to focus on in these videos and on my channel. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful start to the week. There's so many new things launching this week that I want to pick up. I want the new Huda concealer. I want the Beauty, what is that? Bella Beauty Bar eyeshadow palette. So those two things are hot on my mind. Sigma's launch, the Sydney Grace brushes. So lots of good stuff. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I will be back in a new video tomorrow, which is a collaboration. So keep an eye out and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.